So welcome
Yeah.
everyone to a live Friday where we get to answer all of your questions. So we have a very cool question and quite a broad question today that might take a little bit of time to go through each of the things. But Sam, what's the question?
Yeah, so this week's question is from Joanna Tweedley. And Joanna asks, this is for the VAs who do monthly packages based on a preset amount of hours. How do you go about the usage of the hours once the client is on board? Do you have a set amount of hours you work per day? Do you have the client assign you tasks daily/weekly? What if a task took longer or quicker than expected for you to do? I guess I'm wondering how you go about conducting your services with prepaid amount of hours.
Lots and lots of questions in there, but really awesome that you have started, Joanna, on packages and service plans is what I call them, packages. Same thing, and that you are really thinking about getting people to commit to a minimum number of hours. It's way easier for you to manage cash flow and to know sort of how many hours you need available and how much capacity you have, and it's way easier for planning. So that is perfect. Our top tip. So when you first bring on a client, it's really important to have that initial handover meeting with them and to go through all of the things that they are wanting you to do for them, the responsibilities, the tasks, the projects, and importantly, some projects that if you find yourself with, you've finished everything else, you find yourself with time, these are the projects that have been on their mind that are not urgent, but they are important, and there's no real deadline to them. They were just sort of nice to do projects. Those are really important to have in your back pocket so that you can do those things when you need to do more hours for the client. Time tracking is really important, isn't it, Sam?
Oh, it's huge. And, we're talking about live time tracking as well. And there are so many tools that you can start off with. And we'd recommend starting off with a free one, something like Toggle, for instance. That's a free one, isn't it? But there's a raft of ones, and I'm pretty sure we've done a blog post on it. So we can pop a link below for your options there. But that is going to be key to keeping an accurate record of the hours that you're doing, because you would be surprised just how many hours that you give away for free if you don't use a live time tracking tool.
No guessing how much time you're tracking. Do it live, do it with a tool. And you also mentioned about, what if it takes longer or quicker? Look, it takes whatever it takes. The important part is to track all of your time that you spend on that client, the thinking, the planning, the doing, and then communicate to the client regularly. So keep them up to date throughout the month, how you're going with that budget, what you've managed to achieve. Make sure that you write notes into each time entry so that you can provide that timesheet at the end of the month. The most important thing is that you're communicating. These are the things that I'm working on. This is how long it's taking. Have some sort of task management tool that you use with the client. Have a really easy way for them to provide tasks to you. It might, whatever is quickest and easiest for them and can get the information across to you. I love using WhatsApp with our clients. It's really easy that they can hold down the voice record button, provide the task, and then we can play it over and over if we need to get details, and it's there saved super quick and efficient. Time tracking, super important, task management, communication, and pre-planning those tasks and projects right up front so that you're not sitting waiting for the client to give you tasks. You want to be really proactive about it, don't you?
You have to be proactive about it. I think this is a mindset thing. We talked about this recently from memory as well. We talked about getting out of that mindset of being an employee where you sit at your desk and your manager generally comes and gives you a pile of work and puts them in your in tray, or you get the emails come through from your boss. That's very much an employee mindset. It's time to get out of that mindset. You need to be a lot more proactive than you've probably ever needed to be when it comes to running your own VA business.
Yeah. No one should ever sign up a client on a service plan or a package and then sit and wait for the tasks to come in. You need to be having a meeting with the client, drawing those things out of them, and coming up with all of the tasks and projects right up front. Much easier to use the hours and to not have a client then want to reduce because you don't have enough work or they haven't given you enough. You don't want to get into those sorts of conversations. So
yeah, I agree. And in terms of that service plan, that monthly service plan, have in there a 30-minute catch up once a month. That could be included in that service plan, so you both know that you are going to be having that regular sitting down on Zoom. Doesn't have to be face to face. Client catch up with them.
Absolutely.
Communication
always comes down to communication, doesn't it?
It really does.
All right. So hope that helps everyone. And we will see you again. No, we are not going. This is going to be our final. Oh, wait. Let me do this.
Yes, we were going to do something. I can't believe we forgot that it's almost Christmas.
It is almost Christmas.
Look,
so for all of you, here is some snow. Even though in New Zealand it's not snowing at this time of the year, we actually have barbecues and go to the beach for Christmas, but it still feels so Christmassy having snow and snowflakes. So there you go, everyone. Because we are not going to be live here in the group until Jan. However, please keep those questions coming through, so we'll still be around in the groups and be able to answer those for you. We might even pop in live individually if we feel like answering a question and it's easier to do that live on video. So yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone, and thanks so much for being part of this virtual assistant community and those who have jumped over into the Savvy School too. We really appreciate you all, and please keep using this group to help you on your virtual assistant journey. It's awesome to see.
It is. It's so awesome. Yeah, no matter where you are in the world, we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas break, and we'll see you all in a few weeks.